Courtney Murphy here, Denver Metro Realtor, giving you your August 2019 Denver real estate market update. Let's go ahead and get started today with average home price. Oh, do want to remind you we'll be looking at July numbers since I won't have August numbers till September. Average home price in July came at $498,960. That was down just 0.21% from the prior month and up 4.27% year over year. Now I want to talk about both of those percentages. So typically for the last few years between the end of May and the end of July, I've been seeing a 3% drop in average sales price. May is really the hot month. We're usually seeing our high home price in May, which we saw that this year too, but during the summer then we start to see that average home sales price decrease. And like I said, it's been pretty standard the last few years to have a 3% drop between the end of May and the end of July. So like I just said, we had a drop of 0.21% from the end of June to the end of July. Now, if you watched my report last month, I told you that from the end of May to the end of June, we had a 0.54% drop in average sales price. And I had predicted that this month we'd probably see a drop of about 2.5% just in following the trend of the last few years of that 3% drop. But for whatever reason, home prices this summer have not seen that 3% drop from the end of May to the end of July. It seems like things have held a little bit steady. Obviously, we had a slight drop. The 0.54 last month, the 0.21% this month. But hey, that's not even a 1% drop from our high in May. So just want to throw that out there. Why do I think that is? I think buyers in the Denver area may be a little bit more encouraged with the increase in inventory in the Denver market that we've seen, and possibly the low interest rates too, making home buyers able to afford a little bit more. So maybe that's why we haven't seen quite the drop in average sales price in the Denver area this year. I don't know. I'm putting it out there. It's a guess. Okay. The year-over-year gains of 4.27%. So that went up from the last few months. Our year-over-year gains have been, last year we were seeing double digits. They started to drop from last summer, going down. We haven't had those double-digit gains. And of course, obviously 4.27%, still not in the double-digit gains, but we've seen year-over-year gains around 1.5%. So to see that year-over-year go up by 4.27%, that's great. And part of that is because probably we haven't seen that same seasonal end of summer drop like we have. So our year-over-year gains are a little bit higher this month as well. Okay, average home price. So I do want to break that down just a little bit for you as well and talk about a detached home. So a detached single family home, average sales price for those homes came in at $551,516. And for an attached home, that's a condo or a townhome, the average price came in at $362,922. Alrighty then, moving on to sold homes. 5,415 homes sold in the month of July. That was down 6.19% from June, which makes sense. The sales kind of taper off, kind of reach their high in maybe April, May, and start tapering off, so makes sense there. And down 2.5% from July of last year. Moving on to inventory, 9,359 homes on the market at the end of July. That was down 1.69% from the month prior. So, for the last 6 months or so, we've been seeing our inventory increase. And so this month we actually did see it decrease just a little bit. And, but our inventory was up, or is up, 22.45% from July of 2018. So That's inventory. Days on the market is next. Average days on the market, 25 days. And median days on the market is sitting right at 11 days right now. It's not too shabby, home sellers. Half of you are selling your home in under 11 days. Okay, so what does all mean? Does it all mean? Let's do our wrap up here. So obviously, like I said, home buyers, you're enjoying more inventory than we've seen in the last few years. What I have seen in working personally with my clients is home buyers are starting to ask for more in the inspection phase. It used to be sellers held the card so strongly that buyers, you felt lucky, you won the bid for the house, you hardly asked for anything to be fixed unless it was really major, right? Now I'm not seeing that so much the last few inspections I've been through. Buyers are starting to ask for more, sellers are complying. I see a big difference in, I do see a variance when it comes to days on the market. Are homes still selling fast? Are they sitting? Are people taking price drops? And really a lot of that depends on what neighborhood you're in, what price range you're in, and if you're priced right. For example, right now, I have a listing. I listed just on Friday. I'm recording this on Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. I listed it last Friday. It was in the $400,000 price range, just a little above $400,000 in Littleton. Great house, priced right. We sold got under contract over the weekend with multiple offers. So that same old story we're seeing, right? On the other hand, I have a house closer to downtown, priced over $1 million. It's been on the market for a couple months now. So it's like I said, if you want an idea of how quickly your house is going to sell, you're really going to have to take a look at your price range, your neighborhood, and also are you priced right? Sellers, you got to price your homes right to get those sold. Right now we're sitting at 1.73 months of inventory. What that means is if no homes were listed, it would take not quite 2 months to sell out and we'd be out of homes. That number still has us sitting in a solid seller's market. They consider, what is the seller's market? A seller's market is when we have inventory under 5 months. So as you can see, at 1.73 months of inventory, we're still in a strong seller's market, although like I said, buyers have seen some relief with some more inventory, able to negotiate a little bit more, and of course those great interest rates. So that's what I have for you this August. If you are planning to buy or sell a home in the Denver area, definitely give me a call. I'd love the opportunity to talk with you and potentially earn your business. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of my updates or home tours around the Denver area. Thanks for joining me today and have a wonderful August.